All right. So you came down because you watched the videos.
Yes.
And I just said, since you watch videos, you need to be in it, and you said no. So welcome to the video. Who are we talking to? Who are you?
My name is Hank Whitberg. This is my wife, Deanie.
Okay, and why are you here?
Well, we're looking at deciding on a 32 Ford,
Uh-huh.
preferably a Roadster.
Okay.
We might look at something else too. Well, here,
So we were up looking in the other building
other building.
and going on. So we came down to the build area.
Yeah,
So you can check some of these out.
these are a little more finished.
So you're out of Missouri.
Yes, Oak Grove, Missouri. We're about 30 minutes east of Kansas City.
Now you showed me a couple pictures already. You got a slew of cars already, and a really nice truck, 5-window.
Yeah, 5-window 54 Chevy.
Yeah, those are not common.
Yeah, we've been driving that for about 12, 13 years now.
Yeah, that's a nice truck.
Thank you. About time to start another one,
Okay.
another project.
So why Spirit? You're close. I mean, is that how you know about us, or?
Yeah, well, a couple of guys in our car club, and we have a pretty extensive membership to it. We have about 130 members. Are very familiar with Spirit cars,
Okay.
and they recommended I look at Spirit cars for a fiberglass body.
Oh, so they weren't talking bad about me?
They didn't say a bad thing.
I can be pretty opinionated. I can be pretty opinionated sometimes.
So we're just car guys.
All right, well, let's look at some of these cars then.
All right.
And then you could critique them for me. How's that sound? All right, we'll start with Arnie's car. This is a 32, 5-window,
It's beautiful.
Yes.
sparkly. This is actually a true metal flake.
Yes.
So if you put it in the light, it's just deep.
Yeah.
You're wanting more of an independent front suspension.
Absolutely. Independent.
This is a 4-inch drop.
Yeah. Rack and pinion steering. Although you got.
So well, that's got rack,
Rack and
that's got a half rack in it.
Yeah, I actually want the tubular A arms and so forth.
Uh-huh.
Mustang 2 style.
Uh-huh. I'm sure it's got a 9-inch under it with the triangulated.
Yeah. Yeah, you bobbed the rear.
And this, okay, that's what I was going to show you. You don't want a gas tank out the back.
No.
You want to put it in
Yeah,
there.
and I think I've got room for a 3-foot tank here.
Mm-hmm. You can see there's quite a bit of room in here.
Yeah.
And then you ask on the Roadster, the back of a Roadster is going to be like that with the same. So the metal will be in there.
A little more room here if I wanted to run a gas over neck up through there.
We did that on this 32 over here. We used to call this a Milner clone, but it's Whip Butter. It's its official name. So you can kind of see how we come up. Here's the gas tank is mounted in here, and come up with a little tank here. I remember this is
Exactly. That's exactly what you turn it like a Harley.
there. You go. You got to spin it a little bit and then turn it.
Yeah, I think that actually came out on one of the motorcycles. I believe it was a Harley Davidson.
Well, somehow.
My concern was mounting I don't have a fuel cell. I have a regular gas tank, one of the tanks. Bolting it to the floor. I didn't know if I had to put a wood, something down there to cushion it or anything.
Well, I mean, we built some brackets, and there's some brackets to hold the battery there.
I've never worked on a true fiberglass car, but probably go with Pontiac taillights on that as well.
The round ones.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty clean car.
Beautiful car, beautiful. Love the rails.
Same thing. This one's got a dropped axle, 4-inch I-beam dropped axle. This one's chrome. So you were asking about mounting it. So I showed you them body tabs.
Yeah.
So you can drill from underneath.
Okay.
And then you can see how thick the floor is. That's got Plascore in there.
Yeah.
So it's pretty sturdy.
Generally speaking, the tunnel that you provide there will work with most transmissions. The C4 would.
Yeah, an issue you might have is, depending on what motor you got, is getting some clearance, back there.
Yeah. Not much difference in the size.
I've got this Model A over here that we use a 32 tank coming off the back of it. No, that's a metal tank there.
But you put like,
We got a metal tank that we've put some liner on it. So it's real sturdy. What we've done is we've taken 32 rails, the back of the rails, and we make them fit on a Model A chassis. So then this will get mounted up in there like a tank would, but then we made this cover to go over it. So that cover's kind of special made to go onto the back of the sedan. So that line in the back goes right up to it and it doesn't look funky.
like a sedan or delivery.
Sedan delivery, yep. So Model A.
You guys,
So 3031 Model A.
yeah, you're gonna have the hidden hinges on this.
Yeah.
I did it steering, is that what you use, or
No, we use either a Flaming River or
Flaming River?
a China brand Flaming River knockoff. So you can get a Flaming River for twice as much as the China brand. Now Flaming River is a little bit better. And I mean, but the ones you get that they knocked off Flaming River. It's that simple. And sell it for half the price.
Everything's knockoff anymore.
It's like,
You're gonna come down under your headers.
so you're gonna need to have it, this one will go right to it. So we've got a Vegas string box on it. So you'll just have a joint there
Yeah.
and a joint there. Let me show you on this one over here how your joint will have to be. With the rack though, you're gonna need 3 joints.
Yes.
So you'll need a joint up by the column. Then you'll need to go through a rod end so it's not all floppy.
Yeah.
You'll need another joint right there and then a joint at the
Yeah, and on my
box or not
54,
at the rack.
I put a stabilizer right here, so that comes down, it can't move.
Right.
It has to go direct down into the,
So you'll need to do that with 3 joints.
yeah. But it works perfect.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it.
Yeah, I mean, just make sure you don't got massive angles on there for your.
Yeah.
I think 14 degrees is about a max of what you want.
Yeah.
15 degrees.
It took me a number of joints from Speedway before I got conglomeration.
Oh, I try to do it one time.
Yeah. Well, 12 years ago, 13 years ago, I was still very, very green on building a Hot Rod.
Well, you learn something all the time, constantly.
Yeah.
But
And there
after you've
wasn't
done
much
100
help.
or so, hopefully you can remember something.
Not as much help in the online as there is now.
That's
A
true.
lot of help.
But like I tell my grandkids, don't believe anything you hear, read, or see.
That's right.
Do your own research.
That's right. Exactly.
And especially if I say it, I'm just rambling. I'm just carrying on. So just because I say do it like that don't mean it's right.
I have
Although there's more than one right way to do something, but there are wrong ways.
a lot of wrong ways.
So you just want to avoid the wrong ways.
Yeah. And I hate reordering all the time.
So-
I'm definitely going to run the lines, brake lines and everything before I put the toy body on there.
Right.
I fought that on my back before. I have a lift now, but I didn't have a lift then. And
Right. It's definitely best to. On our T-buckets, we don't even worry about pre-fitting anymore. We built so many of them. We'll just paint it, do it, assemble it, put the body on, assemble, do it. Now on a big car like this, we'll pre-assemble everything, make sure everything fits. I continue to, make sure everything is fitting, and then when we take it apart and paint it, even holes are drilled. It's just assembly at that point. So I would highly recommend that, even on the 32. So a Roadster is a whole lot easier to build than a
yeah,
full fendered car with power windows and air conditioning and you name it, and it's got all that. But
a lot of pros for it, especially if she's riding with me. But I promised her, my wife, that I would come up with a top for that, whether it's a one-piece lift-off or a convertible foldable top or whatever. We'd come up with something on it.
we don't have one, and we don't have one in the works. So I'm sure there's one out there though.
Oh, somebody's done it.
Yeah.
I'll make one if I have to.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's definitely doable.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's kind of my story. So you get any more questions that
Not at the moment, no.
We've
Yeah,
answered
that's
them
good.
all.
We were both very, very curious. We wanted to look at the cars before we decided on something.
Sure.
I've got, I bought quite a long time ago, but a set of Coker big and little
Wide whites.
wide whites,
Mm-hmm.
wide whites, just because when I was a kid, that's the way most of the hot rods
Well, and it
were.
looks good.
Yeah.
Well, not on this one, but you can see over on the Model A over there.
Yeah, yeah.
It looks cool.
Yeah.
And it gets caps in the center, and it's got
Yeah.
chrome trim rings and chrome caps.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll look good. That car's gonna look cool. They all look cool.
Yeah.
They're all fun. And they all represent like kind of the personality of the person that built them.
Yeah, you know, you can buy brand new cars, drive them off the parking lot. Nobody gives you a thumbs up.
No.
But you drive your own car, like
Yep.
our pickup or whatever. And I have so many friends with old hot rods. And you have people stopping you. You have people
Always.
that
Yep.
come up, and if you go
Yep.
to we go to Culver's or wherever, not to mention a name there, but somebody's always wanting to look at it.
Yep.
And,
Yep.
it's a good feeling, a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, even though we do the turnkey cars too, yours would be a kit. I'd say we're just your hands and feet. We're not building our car. We're building. This is somebody else's dream. This is their ideas. This is T-Rex. It's the name of that car. We got Eye Candy. We got Bad to the Bone over there. The Colonel. They all got. They're all a dream for somebody. So I'd keep telling Gibby, we're building their car, not your car.
That's exactly right.
So
And even my wife will leave me alone on colors and all of that kind of thing, but I try to incorporate her views on all of it. But in the end, we'll see the exact right color, and
Yep.
we'll both be happy with it.
well, good deal. So I guess I had
Yeah.
time to take you over and talk to Josh.
Yes. Yep.
All right. Well, very good. And I can get busy. We got a lot to do.
I'll bet.